Hello, my loves. Welcome to Intuitive Sundays. Alright, so as you know, we just gonna get it in. Taurus is our first one up. I hear thank you so much. You holding people or hugging someone. I hear familiar. Whoever this person is, they're familiar. It can even just be family, someone in your family that you're holding, someone that you hold dear to your heart. I hear recognizing that it's time to let go. This can even be you, a reconciliation. It could be a reconciliation with someone in your family. I also hear dare to be different. You dare to be different, unapologetically being you, letting loose, doing the things that you always wanted to do, building a rapport with peers, starting to feel good about yourself on the inside. Taking the necklace off for some of you. I don't need to wear this anymore. I don't need to feel the pain anymore. With the necklace too, guys, this can be symbolic. Symbolic. Necklace can symbolize pain. Like, I don't need to wear this anymore. I don't need to be tied to the pain anymore. Some of you guys can just be taking off the pain of the past. Why do I feel like you realize that the pain has been weighing you down? And I hear weighing your pros and cons. You've been, whatever this is, you've been going back and forth in your head for a very long time. And there's something that's been weighing you down that you realize you're going to finally just let it go. And it literally, I don't know if somebody could have gifted you jewelry. I don't know if somebody could have, they tried to make excuses for their behavior. And you decided that you no longer, like the memories, the memories tied to this person could do with jewelry. Maybe there's jewelry or an item that somebody had gave to you, and whoever this person, whatever this item is or whatever it is that the person gave to you, it ties to memories of pain. Like somebody, I hear somebody has separation anxiety from you. And you remember how they cheated on you and they stabbed you in the back, but there could have been an item left that you've been holding on to, or it could just symbolize the chains and you realizing that this is weighing me down and I want to take my heart back. I want to take my life back. Trying to change you is just too difficult to do. I'd rather step out on faith. So I also hear like a wandering eye, somebody who had a wandering eye, somebody who had like cheating player ways. You feeling like you deserve more than this person. The love is not the same the way it used to be. Wait a minute. Taurus. The cross watcher. When I look into your eyes, I see God. I see purity. I see sane. I see reliable. I see consistency. I see stars. I see hope. I see joy. I see you. Somebody feels this way about you. You're too good to be true. You're too good to be true. You are the answers to my prayers. Spirit, what is this all about? Trying to connect back with you. Losing you was a loss for me. Losing you was a loss for me. You thought someone was your fated life partner. and in the blues. Like they stood you up, they had you in the blues for so long. And the memories, you've been tied to the memories of them. It can even be items of that they gave you, like gifting you. And I hear faded pictures in a broken glass. You want to get rid of the memories of this person. You want to clear them out your energy for good. And you want to take off the false mask. You want to stop acting like you're okay. You're not okay. You're not okay with this situation. You're not okay with this person. You're not okay with the lies. You're not okay. You're not okay. Yeah. Your intuition is going to be nudging you very deeply. Like deeply. You're going to feel, some of you guys can even have children. I hear praying. You could have been praying about this, going back and forth. Maybe it could be somebody you have a child with, Taurus. How I've been spinning? Okay. Somebody you had a child with, and you're going to cut them off for good. You don't deserve the treatment is how you feel. I don't deserve this. I never did deserve this. I hear giving them a taste of their own medicine. Some of you guys, a taste of their own medicine, however that suits you. You're going to be feeling more empowered this week about your decisions. Feeling more comfortable in your own shoes. Maybe this person too, like, could have did the dance with you, the tango, the push and pull type of dance. And every time they left you, Taurus, they didn't realize that they made you stronger. They made you less dependent on them. They gave you time to actually take your power back. They gave you time to actually recall the memories of what they're truly doing to you. Because when somebody's around you, you can become blind to their lies. You can become blind to their lust, to their love. You can be blind to the illusion of who they are. But every time they leave you, you get stronger. Because you get to step back and truly look like what's truly happening to me. Because this don't look like love. This don't feel like love. Once again, I hear like you might, for some of you, because free will is at play for you, Taurus. It's free will is in everything. Choice is so powerful. It's powerful for you to know that each choice you make creates a new path, a new doorway. So it's just whatever Taurus gets to this, it's you realizing that I actually feel better when I'm disconnected from you. I actually feel stronger when I'm not with you. You emotionally dump on me. You hurt me. You try me. And now you push me to the limit. And it's sad because it's like they used to finish your sentences. You used to adore them. You used to love them. And now you realize that I can't take them into this next season. All right? So this is going to apply to some of you Tauruses. This is like a head over heart decision. Some of you guys are going to decide to close out this chapter. Yeah. 3 of Cups, celebrating with your family. Some of you guys have children, once again, spending time with your children or your family, people that you love. This is like a moment of reflecting on what works for you, what feels like love, what feels good for me, and what doesn't. All right, Taurus, I send you so much love and light. If you want a personal reading, holla at your girl. Well, I want to sing that Jamaican song. Memories don't live like people do. They always remember you, whether things are good or bad. It's the memories of the past. Could be memories of the past for some of you Tauruses too. Like the memories of them, and you're going to decide that you are just going to do this walk alone. Cut a tie. Whether you're with this person or not. Okay. Cancers. Angry. Tired. Somebody's being removed from your life. I don't know why, like the kitchen. I don't know why the kitchen is of significance for you. But And then another thing I hear is like, I can't control how I feel. This gives me damsel in distress energy. This gives me in my head vibes. This gives me mental confliction, tired, exhausted, anxiety, heartbreak. I even hear canvas. Canvas to me, I don't know, when I hear canvas, I think about the app Canvas, so pictures. Family, having, oh, pictures, maybe taking pictures with family, dressing up, taking pictures with family, and in the kitchen, maybe a dinner. Maybe a dinner, agreeing to disagree, and taking back control over your life. There's somebody who you could be cutting out your life and you're going to agree to disagree. Meaning to say, like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to take the loss of this situation because it's too much of a headache. It's hanging over my head. And we can just agree to disagree. Whatever you feel, you feel. Whatever it is, it's going to be. And this can be anybody. You know, I hear tortured by the past. You're tired of being tortured by your past. I hear a loner. Like, some of you guys are a loner. You work better when you're alone, or you want to be alone at times. Maybe you could be fighting this loneliness, trying to be alone or shut down. When you have heartache, you probably are a loner. You like to go ghost and sit with yourself and try to calm yourself or humble yourself. But you truly can't because you got to be around family. Some of you guys can be famous because I hear, can I get your autograph? If you're not famous too, can I get your autograph? If you're single, can I get your number? Could be a dating cycle. When you're out and about, you're grieving your ex. If you're not grieving your ex, you're grieving somebody from your past. Because I hear also, can I take you out to dinner? So if you're single, you're grieving your ex, but there's somebody who gave you their number and they want to take you out to dinner. They want to spend time on you. They want to buy you lunch or dinner. I also hear wedding reception. Some of you guys are going to get invited to a wedding. I hear lazy and cheap. There's somebody that you're cutting out and you don't want to deal with anymore because they're lazy and they're cheap. I hear friends with benefits too. Some of you guys can be cutting out of friends with benefits because they're lazy and they're cheap. And you're tired of doing all the work. This is a lot of different energies, Cancer. So some of the messages are going to apply to some of you guys. And I hear I didn't do it on purpose. Somebody trying to get your attention. Somebody trying to promise you things. But I hear feeling more abundant. Let me tell you this, Cancer. I don't know what's happening. It just seems like a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, a lot of mix up. And it just seems like whatever this is, it messes with your head. It messes with your energetic field. It's like it brings your vibration down. Whatever this is costing you way more than it's actually giving to you. It actually sucks. It takes from you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this is, whoever this is, whether it's a problematic ex, whether it's a ex friend, an ex coworker, whatever ex this is, you need to X them out for good. Like, this is just my opinion, because this person, it's like you guys are having differences because you don't have the same values. And this person out here is easily triggered. It's like you guys have two different belief systems and they clash a lot. And whatever they got going on, they take it out on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody, I hear collective baggage over the year, like somebody's emotionally dumping on you. Somebody's projecting all their fears and insecurities on you. Somebody can be using you as an emotional dumping bag. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? It's costing you way more than it's actually giving you. So you got to decide, free will. You got to decide, is this something that actually, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because it seems like it's stealing your joy, your happiness, and your peace. Is this worth it? For many of you, I hear friends with benefits too, you know? So let me what would this person say to Cancer? I'm signing a lease. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get myself together. I'm working on myself. I want you to see me for who I am and not for my mistakes. I know I'm not easy to deal with. I know you helped me out a lot. I know you're getting tired of me. It's very clear. That's all I hear. You are kinder than most. I fear you will leave me. That's all I hear. For Cancer. I hear a song, Lady in Red. Some of you guys are gonna be wearing the color red this week. Maybe you're gonna be drawn to the color red. I don't know why to be. Yeah, truth. I don't know why, but when I see truth, it's like you are in touch with your truth. And and this says feeling safe. You are in touch with your truth. And you know what makes you feel safe. And you know what doesn't make you feel safe. I also hear reaching your peak. Reaching your goals. Whatever goals you had, you're gonna reach them this week. Spirit wants you to trust yourself. I hear time and time again, you don't learn this lesson. Like you're not learning this lesson. You be in touch with your truth. You know the truth. I hear you feel. You know what feels safe to you. You know what feels like your gut. Your gut is very strong. You need to listen to what's inside because you know the answers already. You don't trust yourself, but you need to because you keep going through the same lesson. Like, damn, I should have just listened to myself. I know better than this. I don't know what that means. Yeah, this is like secrets, the unknown. You making a call. Whoever this person is, it's like they could have been hiding from you that they were already connected or already in a connection. This is why I did hear what, like a fly by night type of energy, you know? Like sneaking around, and they could be in a commitment already. I hear fearing that you will find out. For some of you. So I guess a secret will come out this week, Cancer, but a secret that you know in your gut already. You know. Spirit don't want you to lie to yourself about what you already know. Like you know this truth already, all right? I send you so much love and so much light, Cancer. Your spirit says use your intuition. It's a gift. You be having a gut feeling to use it. If you want a personal reading, you can email me or book on my website. I hear I'm a savage, ratchet, bougie, classy. Whatever the song is, it's been a minute since I heard that song. Taking your heart back. Sagittarius, I can't be playing around with y'all. Sagittarius, I can't be playing around with y'all. You're going to have an opportunity this week to give back to somebody what they done to you. Somebody broke your heart, or somebody tried to play you, or somebody tried to leave you on red. You're going to be able to do the same thing that they did to you. Because I hear eat your heart out. You're gonna wish you never played me. You're gonna wish you never did this to me. You're gonna wish you never hurt me. It's almost like this give me the vibe of two can play that game. When I love you, I love you. But if you really want to go there, truth be told, I can go there too. You think you can play with me and get away with it? You're not gonna get away with it. This is you being able to. I hear tricks are for kids. Stumbling upon their page, finding out a lot. Like you're gonna find that, oh man, this is not a good energy. But it's like all this time, like you're gonna find out why somebody left you on red, why somebody wasn't giving you the time they were supposed to, why somebody was trying to play you out, you're going to find out. They try to make it seem like you were bougie or you wanted too much. And the truth is, there was nothing wrong with you. This person, I hear mood swings. They were moody, constantly pushing you away. And you were just trying to give this person love. You're going to find out why. Like, you're going to lose all respect for this person this week. You're going to lose your respect for somebody. And I hear pillow talking. Trying to change the subject. Every time you brought this up because you felt it, like you had an idea. You've been trying to move away from this person, but there's a part of you that still loves them. And there's something about them, but you couldn't figure it out. And now you're going to find out what it is. Once again, like gaslighting you. And because of this person, they now it's like, I got the game down pat because of you. Because of you, because of your tricks, because of your games. Now I learned it from you. And now I'm going to give it back to you. That's what this is. You know, I'm going to use the same tricks that you use on me. I'm giving it back to you. I'm going to use it on you. So you have the opportunity to do somebody like how they did you. I hear pretending as if you didn't care, they didn't care, but it broke someone's heart, or vice versa. You know, somebody is acting like they didn't care, but the truth is, this breakup or this situation, or like meltdown, it's like really hurting somebody deeper than they are willing to admit. Look out for you singles that are going through this. Look out. I hear a hopeless romantic is on the horizon for you. You know what I'm saying? I hear, I need a man with sensitivity, a man like me. If you manifested a lover who is more compassionate, sweet, empathetic, and romantic, they're here or they're coming. Ooh, see the devil, Lord. Somebody's wearing a false mask. Yeah, somebody lying to you. Somebody, this ain't no good energy. Devil's no good. Whoever this person is, like they're trying to blind you to the truth. Like they try to trap you into their world and play with you and play with your heart, and like they try to manipulate you. If you suspected whether this person was trying to manipulate you, they were, but you won't find out, baby. That shit coming out. I hear your higher self already knows. It's just like everybody. Your higher self already knows, but sometimes you just need proof to prove it, and you're gonna get it. Yeah, this is a storm. This is a storm coming your way. This is like yelling, fighting, shouting. The answers to your prayer. You prayed for this. Like somebody had you strung. Somebody had you obsessed. Somebody had you tied to them and obsessed, and you would have done anything for them. And it's like you couldn't get over this obsession of them because you knew, like, well, why won't you give me your love? It's like you wanted their love. You wanted their validation. You wanted them. And they just wouldn't. The more you tried to go for the love, the more they pull it away. It was like a wicked game. A wicked game that you couldn't unravel yourself from. And this is like a whole storm. Like everything. If you pray like, what's up with the situation, or I really want this person, you're going to see why you can't have them. Everything is going to come out. It's like a big storm warning for you this week, Sagittarius. Spirit says take a bath in Epsom salt and cry your eyes out if you need to. And look for other options. This person is not it. This person is not it. For whoever resonates with this. So for some of you too, I hear like deadbeat dad, a person who doesn't take care of their children. For some of you, it's not for all. For some of you too, I hear like smokes a lot of weed and complains about things, and they just weren't being honest. They were a false mask. They tried it with you, you know. Devil energy could be like narcissistic energy. Someone who just strung you along so that they can have the parts of you that they wanted for them. You know what I mean? Like selfish energy. Somebody who was just in it for their own self-gain. What can I gain from Sagittarius? What can Sagittarius do for me to make me feel loved while lying and hurting you the whole time? This is the vibes that it gives me, okay? I hear calling your ancestors for help. Stop pretending as if everything is okay. Because you could be wearing a false mask too, you know? This pain is there. Like for you, you keep reliving it in your soul. Like in order for you to release this energy, you're going to have to admit that this shit hurts. Like this shit hurts. I hear this is the answers to your prayers. You've been wondering what's up with this person. You're going to find out this week, all right? Any personal readings, you can email me or book on my website. I send you so much love and light. Who's next? Aries. Lots of energy, lots of energy. Some of you guys can even have two partners. Two partners, and they're pulling you both in. One wants you, the other wants you. You don't know who to choose. Somebody has separation anxiety. They want to see you. They want to speak to you. They want to hold you. They want to kiss you. They want to help you. They want to build you. I ain't got time. They want to build you up. They want to stroke you. They want to undress you. They want to sex you. They want to love you. Somebody's masturbating to the thoughts of you. Somebody wants you. They feel at home with you. They feel harmony with you. They feel close to you. They want you. They want to be with you. But you're taking too long because you're tied up in other things, and you have two people. It's like a juggling act you have, Aries. You turned up this week. You have lots of energy. Drinking. Some of you guys drinking. Some of you guys laughing, having fun, spending, like blowing the bank. Not like you just want to live it up. You feel really good and you feel really excited. And some of you out here really horny. You could be a player, Aries. Because even with these two people, you could be spending more time with one and leaving the other person out in the cold. I hear whoever you're holding on to, you like them because they fulfill your sexual fantasies. Somebody else out is just like out in the cold, like sad and depressed about you, wanting you, masturbating to you. And this other person you're running wild with. You don't care what people think this week. Living your life on the edge, taking back control over your life and your finances. You're starting to glow from the inside out. Labeling yourself as a queen or king. Like, I'm a king, I'm a queen. This is my world. I do whatever I want. I also hear late night confessions. Whoever you've been sleeping with or binge watching shows with and eating with and sexing with and loving and texting with, they're going to confess to you. I have something to tell you. So, I don't know. Five of Cups. Be careful of the spending this week when you go nuts on spending. Be careful of It's like spending a lot of money, but you needing to actually be careful, because you can find, like, I hear your dreams will come true. Things will get completed, but at the end of the day, this 5 of Cups is money. You need to be careful with your money, Aries. You have like a best friend that is so funny, by the way. Like, you have a best friend that is with the shits and so funny. This, and I don't know, somebody's developing deeper feelings for you. Well, with this out in the cold, I think, first of all, somebody feels left out in the cold by you. Secondly, out in the cold, be careful with your money. No, you're going to want a new wardrobe, because I hear dressing to impress. You could be spending lots of money. Gift receipts, giving a lot of gifts, spending a lot of money, buying things for people, buying things for yourself. Be careful. Yeah. And it says grounding. I feel like you need to ground yourself in your finances. You're going to be all right. Even if you do have like $10 left in your bank account, you're gonna be okay, but it's gonna be uncomfortable for you. You're gonna get a lot of rest too. This is a pretty balanced week. The only thing that just seems unbalanced is your spending. All right, and gifts were from friends and co-workers and alcohol. All right. Enjoyment. You're gonna be all right this week, Aries. A good reading. All right. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. Book it on my website. There can also be a lover who's gonna wire you money. I just heard that. Scorpio. I don't know why. I hear everything is going to be okay. You don't have to feel left out in the cold. You are a gem. You are beautiful. You are pure. You are one of a kind. Be bold. Move in a new direction. Separation anxiety and boot up. You have separation anxiety, but you're also boot up. Who do you have separation anxiety from? Spirit says they're warning you, don't go back. Somebody's trying to call you back in. Whoever this person is that's trying to call you back in, they feel weak. They feel hopeless. They feel lost. They feel drained. Whoever this person is, they are emotionally tied to you. It can be anybody. It could be a sibling. It could be an ex-friend. I hear whoever this person is a covered narcissist. Okay? They're a covered narcissist. They know your weaknesses. They know how to prey on your weaknesses. They know your weaknesses. They know how to prey on your weaknesses and make you feel guilty for them. Whoever this is, it could be a family member. It could be an ex-lover, family member. Passionate lovemaking this week. Somebody is trying to draw you back in, and you moved on. You moved on. You're enjoying somebody, or you're enjoying somebody. You're enjoying sleeping with somebody, love making with somebody. And somebody else is trying to draw you back in, because it's like you're going about your life, and then all of a sudden, it's like your life is good now. You figured it out. You mapped it out. You're in touch with your truth. You know? And then when I see this past energy, it's like somebody weak, somebody who's almost faded out of your energy completely, and they're weak and they're vulnerable and they're lonely and they're hopeless and they're trying to cling on to you for some reason. I hear fairy tales do exist. I don't know why. If you like fairy tale, maybe fairy tale love does exist. What would the cross watcher say to you? Come with me. I want to hold you. I want to show you a new way of love. I want you. And you can have me too. And we can make deep love. You are my reason. I need you beside me. All right. Oh, my happiness is with you. My happiness is with you. Balance. I knew it. What did I say? You are so balanced this week. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're balanced. And all of a sudden, some energy vampire, that's what they are. An energy vampire is going to try to access you. Somebody must feel you in power, honey. Because why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Coaching you on how to love yourself. The reason why you're more balanced is because somebody could be coaching you, teaching you how to love yourself, teaching you how to get through your emotions better. This week, somebody's going to help you. They're teaching you how to get through your emotions and heal. Heal from emptiness. Somebody's helping you. Yeah, live out loud. This is a beautiful week for you. And I keep hearing, I hear dumplings. I don't know, craven dumpling. Somebody thinks you are their dumpling. You're living out loud. You're being bold. You feel good in your spirit. Your spirit cleared. If you had like karmic ties and shit, lots of energy clearage in your spirit. You are aligned this week. You are in alignment. All right. If you want a personal reading, email me or email me or because something just came up, or book on my website. Spirit said find a time in the day to speak to your spirit guides or speak to God. Whenever you feel confliction in your spirit, because say you talk to yourself too much. You talk to yourself a lot. And instead of talking to yourself and having confliction in your spirit and your soul, talk to your guides. Cry it out to God. You don't have to do what you're doing because it's hurting you. All right? All right. And I hear like you're in a transition where you're clearing energy vampires from your spirit. They're leaving. Your heart is being mended. Your heart is being made over, Scorpio. This is a wish coming true. You prayed for this. You prayed for your heart to be healed and to be mended and made over. And this is happening this week. You'll feel more at peace. You'll feel more at ease. All right? So if you had to cut people out, they're having separation anxiety with you. It's not you, it's them. Capricorn. Excitement. Ooh, let's do this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to try this. I want to do this. I want to power. You're in your power. You're in lots of energy surges coming through for you. You could have prayed for energy, for like to revamp your energy, to bring back hope, inspiration, because this is what's coming inside of you. I feel paranoid that I won't make it. Don't worry, baby. You're going to make it. Capricorn, somebody who really likes you is going to be supporting you this week. They're going to be supporting you when it comes to your dreams, your wishes. Somebody, I hear vocational school. You could have met this person in school. You could be going back to school. You're going to be trying new things, and it's going to work out for your highest good. And there's going to be a supportive partner on your path. I hear you're parting ways with your past. You making peace with your past and parting ways. Developing a new gift, developing a new talent, developing new skills, building your trust back with yourself and building your trust back with people around you, starting to develop deeper friendships or newer friendships, acquaintances, following your path. You're in alignment, following your path. Somebody might even have like a surprise for you, like a surprise dinner. Somebody gonna surprise you with dinner, or surprise you. Like, I see somebody like take a handkerchief and cover your eyes and hold your hand and say, just walk with me, just walk with me. You like, where are you bringing me? And it's a surprise. And it's beautiful. I'm here if you ever need a shoulder to cry on. I'm here if you need me. Look me in my eyes. I love you. I want you to be with me. I want to make you happy. I want you to be the one that you call on when you cry. I want to be here for you. I want to marry you. I want to make love to you. I want to be everything you need. Somebody wants to be everything you need. They're going to help you. Dating with a purpose. You are my reason. You are my sweet escape. There is no me without you. I hear arrested too. Somebody around you might be arrested. Whoever the person that got arrested, you don't care about them. You don't care. You've been delivered from the worst time of your life. Light. I see so many bright lights. Weird dreams of bright lights. You are being... Oh, you're beautiful. I don't know. You're beautiful as heck. Man, you're beautiful. I don't know who you are, but you're beautiful, man. You're gorgeous. Your light is bright. You're so beautiful. Two of Cups. Love. The love of your life. I hear lay my head on your... Wait, what's that song? Lay my head on your shoulder. Romance, love. Yeah, this is also storms. The storms of your life is coming to an end. If somebody try to hurt you or harm you, they can't touch you. You're the light. The light is protecting you from whoever's trying to hurt you. Don't worry about this, all right? Spirit says you can start doing your victory dance. You're doing better than you think. Unexpected income, unexpected call, unexpected blessings. Leo, I'm the head honcho. I'm the head. You know what I mean? I'm the head. Confidence. Feeling yourself. Beautiful or handsome. Grateful. Lots of gratitude. Feeling sexy. Feeling... Oh, some of y'all just got your hair done. You got your hair done. Your nails done. You got yourself done up. I'm invested in my body. I'm done up. You done up. You look beautiful. You feel beautiful. It's true. This is why they say elegance is just not for the limelight. Elegance is for you. Because the more beautiful you treat yourself, the more beautiful you feel. This is you being a star of your own show. I wonder if that's literally. Ooh, I'm so excited. Excitement. You could be doing this because there's pain inside of you, and you can be trying to like self-fulfillment. You're trying to fulfill yourself. You're trying to make yourself happy. You're trying to wine and dine and feel okay. There's pain inside you that you don't want to look at. You just want to enjoy yourself, you know? It's like, I'm tired of the pain. I just want to live. You know what I mean? You're going through that this week. Yeah, this is Moon. What's the secret? The unknown. I think a phase over in your life is over, and you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know what's to come. You know? It could be giving you anxiety, and this is why you just want to break free, because it's like a phase of your life ended and you don't know what's going to happen next. Yeah. This is you taking charge back over your life. You're trying to stand up for yourself. You're trying to feel beautiful. You're trying to get a makeover. You want to start all over again. I'm not playing no more. You know, like, I'm just trying to choose me, do me. This is your energy, Emperor. I hear casting out bad spirits. You might sage your house. Too many cards. I should never say that. Yeah. You're going into alignment. Divine lineage. This is you going into alignment. This is you praying over yourself. I see you on your knees, kneeling down by your bed, and you're praying. You're praying to the spirits to help you, to heal you, to protect you, to watch over you. Who God bless, no man can curse, you know? Yeah, this is all about worthiness. You trying to, here's what I'm saying, worthiness. You've been feeling so, or somebody could have made you feel like you weren't worthy of love. Somebody made you feel like you weren't worthy of love. And this is why you're dressing up yourself, you know? I'm investing in my body. Done up. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to take your power back. You're trying to take control back over your life. You're trying to fulfill yourself. This is like the worthiness. You're tired of like low self-esteem, carrying baggage, emotional pain and suffering, and you want to live. Yeah, this is like a rebirth. Transmuting the pain that others put on you. Others who tried to make you feel like you weren't worthy and you weren't deserving of love. And you're taking that, you're taking your crown back. If you're a Leo, you're a lion. And this is crazy because this, look. I gotta wash my clothes. I gotta do my laundry. This is you reading. Maybe you're reading about like sacred women. This give me divine feminine energy. Somebody who's trying to take their power back, who's trying to, you know, step into their feminine energy. Transmuting lower energies, or people trying to treat you like you're not worthy of more. And this is you wanting to heal that part of yourself and take your power back. All right, that's what you're going to be going through this week, Leo. If you want a personal reading, email me or book on my website. Virgo. I hear, damn, you got it going on. Damn, I want you. I need you. I want to get you pregnant. You so beautiful. I want to get you pregnant. You so beautiful. I don't know. Using your good looks or good charms to get what you want. Grabbing life by the balls. Not playing by anybody's rules. Taking, if you have a, like, taking your career to the next level. Changing the way you see yourself. Changing the way that you do things. This took a long time for you, but now you're finally here. You're exiting a tough cycle. You were in a rabbit's hole. People weren't fair to you. People didn't believe in you. People were lying to you behind your back. People betrayed you. They can't go where I'm going. Whoo, baby, whoo, baby, sing to me. They can't go where I'm going. This is you separating yourself from like your haters. People who can't go with you where you going to the next level of your life. People who try to bring you down. And you're so beautiful and you are a charm. And it's like people who didn't want you to see your own light. It's almost like you're taking your power back and you running with it out here. It's like you're going to end up getting the last laugh if people try to break you down and you're going to be the one. It's like they actually needed you. They needed you, but tried to pretend that you weren't as great and grand as you are. You're transmuting this energy. It's like all those people who tried to hurt you, play you. I see them at your knees. You know what I mean? You're releasing the need of caring what other people think. This could have been hurting you. You were offended by how other people treat you, and you're going to let it go. You're starting to stabilize your emotions and energy. You're seeing yourself for who you are. And once again, they can't go where I'm going. Turning heads everywhere you go. This week, if you're single, it don't even matter if you're single or not. Turning heads everywhere you go. Like, you're delicious. I want to know what you taste like. Somebody is mouthy for you, but I don't like the fact that their energy is so lustful. You know, there's something about you're seductive or you seduce people. Your energy turns people on. There's something about your energy that's like seduced, like a seductress. I hear standing on necks, or people are breaking their neck. You're calling your energy back in, and this took a long time, you know? The people who tried to hurt you or stab you in the back, they were threatened by you all along. They're threatened by your success. And I hear staying away from them. You're gonna find yourself staying away from all these people. I hear God is lining you up for so much more. Where you've been, it can't compare to where you're going. Spirit wants you to get out your head and get into the moment. Climbing to the top in weeks. Scared of who you're going to become. People are terrified of who you're going to become. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Nobody compares to you. I'm so sorry. Somebody hurt you and they're going to be sorry. Screaming out the top of their lungs. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't help who I am. I'm so sorry. Glorifying you. Somebody who hurt you now glorifies you. What it is that you internalize the pain that people put on you. How people treated you. You internalized that. And you made it your truth. But now you're being vocal about it. You're canceling out every fear, every doubt. You are living your life on the edge. You are going to achieve the impossible. No more explaining yourself. You got to do what you got to do for you. Leaving the past behind. Leaving them all in the dust. All them who try to hurt you and break you down, you're going to leave them in the dust. And once again, if anybody ever tried to treat you this way, I hear like threatened. People are threatened by you. Or threatened by your energy. It's your energy. Let me tell you how powerful you are. You're like, if you can have men, I don't mean to say this, but it's like a true seductress. You can have men like on their knees, like if you wanted to, because I see there's something about you that makes men feel powerless to your love. This gives me Oshun vibes. I don't know why, but I feel Oshun in this damn energy. I feel Oshun in this energy. And you know the story of her, like she took away all the water. The men felt like they didn't need her or need her her abilities, and she took away all the water, and they all went like they got a drought because of her. So I feel like you have that power. It's like you found your power. You know where your power is, and you know how to use it. It's a deadly weapon that you have inside of you, and you know how to use it. Clearing out the clutter, putting your eyes on the prize, cutting off energy vampires and leeches, Substituting pain for liquor. Damn, there's too many cards. Yeah. See, somebody gonna come forward. It could be a Cancer. Somebody's in love with you. And they horny as hell. Because, never mind. They're horny as hell. Somebody from a distance is gonna come tell you how much they love you. Please, 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 let me explain. Wait. Let me explain. Somebody wants you to wait. Let them explain. I care about you. I fear that you would leave me, so this is the reason why I did this to you. I didn't mean it. Can you just listen to me? Can you just hear me out? I'll do anything for you. I'll do anything. You make me happy. You make me complete. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I care about you. You mean the world to me. I shouldn't have treated you like that. I didn't mean it. Virgo. Virgo. I can't. Virgo. Lord have mercy. Manifestation energy. What did I say? I said what I said. Manifestation. You have a manifestation that's coming true. I hear clear communication with the divine. Even the divine works on your favor. There's something. Your frequency is raising. It's like you are just as high as angels and God or something. And it's almost like they're at your beck and call. Whatever you want, they're working so hard in the background to help you. Trying to remove your fears and your anxiety. It's like when I see this person, the way that they're running, they're trying so hard to make your dreams and wishes come true. And they're saying you can't take everybody with you. You can't. You know this. They're explaining this to you. If you have a spirit gift, you are going to get a download that's going to tell you you couldn't take these people where you're going. They're not as powerful as you. And your energy is being magnetized. Because I hear, Lord have mercy. People are going to start kicking game to you. But it's funny, it's cute. Like, Lord have mercy, where you been my whole life? You know what I mean? It's like people coming towards you. It could just be like somebody when you're at the store, you run into them at the store and they breaking their neck and trying to holler at you, and you find humor in them. And then someone else, they're saying whoever in the past, they were being removed from your life so that you can live your dreams. These people, you weren't able to live your dreams because you were still tied to these people. But it's like spirit is going hard for you right now, yo. They are going so hard. They're working in the background on your behalf. They're clearing out and cutting out and doing all kinds of stuff, removing enemies, all kinds of stuff. And I hear liquid power. You got to figure that out. You got to figure out liquid power. Like for me, I feel powerful with water. So I don't know if your element is like water. If you have water in your chart, I think you should check for your sun, moon, and rising. I don't know what's going on with you. But you have powers now. I hear visible to people around you. It's going to be visible to people around you that you have powers. I hear the elephant in the room. You're the type of person who can step in a room and people just are drawn to you. They feel your power. Virgo, I love you like cooked food. So the people in your past, you got to celebrate it. Removing them from your life was actually a gift to you, all right? Opportunities for you to embrace your true self. Them people were holding you back from your true self. Woo, baby. I got all fire left. When I say that, I just mean like in my, I got all orange left. Ain't that so cute? This has to be about power. It has to. It doesn't have to. I'm just saying, you know, whatever. Gemini. Oh, shoot. Boy or girl. It's going to be your decision. It's up to you whether you're going to keep the baby. You got somebody pregnant or somebody's going to tell you about a pregnancy, and it's going to be up to you, Gemini. You could be finding out you're pregnant this week. It's up to you if you want to keep the baby. I feel used by you. I feel manipulated by you. You made me feel unstable. You made me feel unworthy. You embarrassed me. You played me. You made me feel like I wasn't good enough for you. You cheated on me. You lied to me. You took me for granted. You broke my heart. I'm done with you. You left me as an emotional basket case. You left me when I needed you the most. I'm erasing you from my memories. I'm erasing you from my dreams. You are a nightmare to me. I hope somebody didn't have a baby on you, Gemini. You stabbed me in the back way too many times, and I can't play this game with you. You don't mean shit to me. You're the worst. You're my enemy. You're a nightmare. You gaslit me. You're a narcissist. Ooh, child, baby. Ooh, oh, oh, You really think you're so cute? You really think you're so cute? You're nothing without me. You're nothing. I made you. How can you play me and I made you? Gemini, you serving somebody a ball of shit. You cussing somebody out. Hopefully somebody don't cuss you out like this, but somebody got fire for somebody. Fire. And I say, yeah, I said I have all orange left. Somebody got fire for somebody. Don't you dare call me again. Don't you dare come around me again. You are done. You piece of shit. I warned you. I warned you. I told you. Once you leave me, you can't come back no more. Okay. If I had the beep, 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 all kinds of curses, you beep. Alright. Imposter syndrome is affecting you from moving forward. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to create, imposter syndrome is what's holding you back. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in your dreams. You don't feel like you're equipped to make the money moves that you're actually trying to do. And marketing, your marketing has failed. Or you need new marketing. You need marketing help. The person has a message for you. I don't understand you. One minute you love me, the next minute you want to leave me, the next minute you're crying to me, the next minute you're scared of me. I'm staying with you for good. I don't care what you say. I want you. I care about you. I only cheated on you because you made me. Lord, What in the Lifetime story is this? What in the love and hip hop is this, Gemini? I found your underwears in her car. Gemini, I'm closing this out. Baby. Unstable emotion. Somebody's scared that you moved on. Somebody's afraid that you're leaving them for good. Lord. Yep, you're taking your power back. You're examining yourself. You're examining your self-worth. You're surrounding yourself with friends, new friends. I hear I can't stand my family. You can't stand your family. I even see somebody smoking. I hear abracadabra. Maybe you can be practicing spells or rituals to get rid of people from your life. Oh, Lord, I'm done. Gemini, I'm done. I'm done. Somebody who has hurt you has cost you a life or cost you time or something. But they also had unreasonable expectations of you, you know? Once you cuss them out, you're going to feel so much lighter. You need to remove this person in order to experience joy in your life. And I truly think, like, if you've been holding back all this of you, animosity is coming up for you this week. But you will also have joy. Joy and pain. That song, joy and pain, sunshine and rain. Gemini, baby. Ooh. If you need a reading, I also hear civil court. Some of you guys are going to be going to court. You're going to get a notice to go to court. A brief hearing. You're summoned to come to court this week. Alright. Cleaning up your world or mapping out your destiny of what you want to do next. I hear heads or tails. You got to decide what you truly want to do and stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Like self-reflection. What do I truly want? What can take me? What my goals? How can my goals? Finishing up my goals. You got to finish it up. You got to... You know what it is? If you are going on a path where... I hear a free meal ticket. You felt like somebody was trying to eat off of you, or... But anyway, you know what it is. If you're trying to make your dreams come true, you need to believe in it strong. You need strong confidence, strong belief. You know, even if you don't believe in yourself, you just got to believe in your dream. You know, believe that your dream will come true. Because even like Beyonce, I heard Beyonce suffers from low self-esteem. Like she doesn't know, like, you know, but she's a powerful creator. She's very, very talented. So even if you have like self-esteem issues with your own internal self, that has nothing to do with your gift. If you have a gift, your gift is your gift. You can separate the two, you know. But I hear healing from the inside out. You need healing in your soul, you know. Spirit also wants you to watch your thoughts. You need to water your ideas. It just means if you give birth to something, right? Think of every single creative endeavor as a baby. If you give birth to a baby, you can't just leave it there to die. If you give birth to an idea, you got to water it. You got to nurture it. You look at it. Look how this mother is breastfeeding her child. I feel like you need to use this for your dreams. You got to be there through the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? When things your seasons get low, you gotta switch the focus. All right. I think, yeah, if you need a personal reading, email me or book it in my box. Aquarius. You stabbed me in my back for the last time. I'm not trying to work on things with you anymore. It makes no sense for me to even talk to you because it goes through one ear and come out the other. I'm tortured by the thoughts of you. I'm tortured by the things that you have done to me. I have trusted you for way too long. I weighed my options. I weighed my pros and cons, and I decided I don't want you. Lord. I feel like ringing a bell. Like, y'all going in. What is really good? I don't want you anymore. I don't want you to be my devoted life partner because you are not devoted. You are not the answers to my prayers. Writing a book. There's a book in your heart, whether you realize it or not. If you're not writing a book, I hear there's a book in the shelf. Something about the shelf in a book that can help you work on your fears and anxieties and worries and lustful desires. To me, this is like lower energy. These are all lower frequencies. All lower frequencies is of I hear something.com. Maybe you're researching for help. You need help. You want to escape the pain. You need answers. You're worried about your future. You're worried about your finances. You're worried about everything. You're worried about your spending addiction. You want to be okay. You're feeling alone. You're feeling threatened by everybody around you. Some of you hear voices in your head. You're probably wondering if you have like a mental illness, or some of you guys could be suffering from schizophrenia. You gotta some of you out here reaching your peak, your master's degree. Some of you wanting to a master's in law, discovering what it is that you truly want to do this week. Because I hear reading is fundamental. You're drawn to textbooks for some reason. You have an idea and you want to master it. You want to critique it. Dancing with the devil. You can have somebody on the side, like a boo thing on the side, that want to squeeze your butt cheeks and your back. I ain't got time. I hear your dating life has been a disaster. Somebody filled your head with lies and manipulation, and you're just wasting your life, you feel, with this person. Ordering more books. I don't know. You're trying to teach yourself something. I heard a lot about you. I want to help you. Somebody's gonna invite you over for dinner. Somebody wants to help you. I heard a lot about you. I want to help you. I've been through what you went through. I want to help you overcome it. Somebody's gonna help you. This is a lot of cards. Yeah, see? It's like you're waiting. Like your heart is broke. The Three of Swords is bad, and like that's bad heartbreak. Some of you out here, narcissistic abuse. You've been through narcissistic abuse, so you're trying to overcome narcissistic abuse. You reading all these books can be all about narcissists and how they make you. Some of you, I heard the person even gave you herpes. Could be a Pisces that you were with. It's like you fall in love with this person, but you can be quietly trying to leave them. quietly trying to leave this person. Like you're gonna read them to filth. And in a text message, tell them that you're done. You're cutting this whole situation off. You don't have more time in your life to waste. You've been wasting too much time waiting for this person to heal or to change or to be better or to do things differently. You're done. You're writing them off, but you have a weak spot in your heart for them. This is toxic. I'm gonna call it what it is. You have a weak spot in your heart for them. A part of you still wants them, even though you feel this way. I hear partying hard to release the stress. You might party this week to release the stress. And then if somebody calls you to go to a party, I hear like canceling all your plans to go on a date. I ain't trying to chill tonight. I got a date, y'all. Yeah, this is like shame. You're feeling ashamed. You're feeling ashamed of what you're dealing with. You're feeling ashamed of the depression that you're battling. You're battling depression. You feel ashamed. You're trying to ground yourself. I hear on the outside, you're appearing to others like you're good, you're okay, and you're stable, but you are not. You are mentally unstable, and you are dancing with the devil. To your friends, I hear. Like to your friends, and I hear genetic makeup. Whatever you're going through, it's genetic. It's passed down. So suppose you're a woman. Your mother went through this. Your mother went through everything. She taught you this behavior by watching. That's why I always say, like, kids don't do as you say. They do as they see. Like, kids learn through watching. They don't really listen to their parents. They watch their parents. They adapt to that behavior, you know, subconsciously over time. You're programmed by what your parents does. Some people can overcome this and they end up becoming way better than their parents. Amen. Hallelujah. But, you know, this is like damsel in distress. You're trying to avoid the heartbreak, even though you know, like, it's like you know that a connection is done, but you're trying to avoid the doneness. It's done, but you are trying to avoid it. Staying up later than usual, feeling paranoid. Aquarius, if you need a reading, email me. Aquarius. Spirit wants you to know everything is happening for a reason. You are stronger than you think. If you truly trying to come up out of this, you're stronger than you think. Spirit wants you to know. It's like the emotions. You're emotionally tied to this person, and that's what's keeping you in there. The emotion. If you just and you know how you deal with emotions. Also, I hear cocaine drug use. Some of you guys, this person has a substance abuse issue. They're addicted to cocaine and meth. For some of you, and you suspect that you're suspicious if they go both ways. I ain't got time. You're suspicious. You're wondering if they go both ways, if they date both genders. You're trying to look through their phone for answers to see if they like men and women. But you don't know. You really don't know. You called on the Holy Ghost to find out the truth. You just want to know. Yeah. For some of you, all right. Pisces. Sex. There's lots of passion, butt naked, smoking weed and having sex. Some of you coming out the closet. I hear unlimited sources of abundance, restored hope, restored faith, losing your appetite for men. If you are a woman, you are losing your appetite for men. Some of you, not everybody. This ain't for everybody. Not every Pisces is hopping over the fence, but some of you guys are. I hear sexual addiction and spending addiction. Head over heels for you. Whoever somebody with a spending addiction or sexual addiction. It could be them who is head over heels for you. They only have eyes for you. They're glued to you like a TV. They see you winning. They see you succeeding. They wanna help you. They care about you. Spending addiction, sex, yeah. Whoever this person is, they like to live their life on the edge. Spirit wants you to proceed with caution. Somebody's obsessed with you. They want to take you out on a date. They want to bring you out around their friends. They want to change you into a new person. Somebody has a weird obsession or addiction to you. They want to use toys with you. Oh my God. I'm just sick as shit. Whoever this person is, they could be the one who goes both ways. Whoever has this weird addiction, or somebody's desperate for your attention, they're desperate for your touch, they're desperate for your love. They speak to their friends and family about you. They're addicted to you. They want to rub your back. God, I'm so sick of this. Yo, you could have been around this person, because I hear multiple dates. You could have been on a date with this person already. They're spying on you. They're happy for you. They see you succeeding and reaching your goals. They're hooked on you. They're addicted to you. They use sex spells to get your attention. Yo, Pisces, your readings has been weird as heck for the past few weeks. I'm about tired of this. Call me. Yo, you know what this person can be doing? They're looking you up. This person could be one of them people who watches those, like, you know on like YouTube they have those, oh, if you want your ex to call you, listen to this mantra stuff. Some people believe in that. Whoever this person, they could be doing all kinds of weird shit to try to pull your energy in. But I hear you're adapting to change. You're trying new things out and it's actually working for you. You're going to see better results this time. More people are going to start noticing you. I hear finding a new lover that will win your heart. You already know what's best for you. It's going to take blind faith for you to reach wherever you're going, Pisces. It took you a while for you to find yourself or find this, find yourself or find this change. You're going with the flow. You're sticking with a plan, or you're sticking with what you know, and you're going with the flow. Organized efforts will pay off. Leasing a new car, a new lease. You have a new lease. It could be signing a rental lease or a lease on a car. Feeling free, feeling abundant, feeling closer to you. Somebody feels closer to you. Healing hearts. Whoever this person that feels closer to you is healing hearts. All right. I think that's it. I mean, I could do, y'all want, you're hearing the voice. Your intuition could be activated. You could be getting downloads this week. I can do cross-watcher. What would they say to Pisces? You are my wish. You are the answers to my prayers. I can't stop thinking about you. You mean so much to me. Why are you afraid of me? Why do you think I'm going to hurt you? Why do you think I'm trying to pull the wool over your eyes? You can't escape me. What? I have a plan for us. I want to procreate with you. I want to live my life on the edge with you. I pop up in your dreams late at night because I want to be with you. You make me blush. You make me turn red. I feel your energy even when I'm not with you. I don't care what other people think. You make me feel free. I feel abundant when I'm with you. Spending time with you is the best thing that ever happened to me. You are the answers to my dreams. This person, whoever this is that I hear fell in love with you, a secret crush that fell in love with you. If they're around you, you'll know who they are because they play songs. If they play songs, listen to them song because it's about you. This person, it's about you. If they play music, it's for you. You're resting. You're waiting for your time to come. You made magic. You made your mark. Now you're waiting for your abundance. It's like you put in the work, and now you're waiting for your work to pay off, your efforts to pay off. Spirit wants you to take your time in this season. They want you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You're carrying too much of the weight of the world on your shoulders. Make time to play. Finish things later. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, this is you. This is all about money. Making your mark financially. Whatever financial goals you had, you're going to make your mark. 3, the power of 3. Team effort and a business endeavor. Team effort and a business endeavor. For some of you, I ain't going to lie, like if a lot of you guys are in stock too, this is you like investing in the stock market. You're seeing the numbers 333. It's like things are going to work out for you. Maybe you have 3 business ideas or 3 businesses. I don't know. Yeah. This is like the wounded healer. Like, take time to breathe out and heal yourself. This is like you coming into one with yourself. The wonders of the world are at your footsteps. releasing leeches, a time of healing. If you feel tired, you're just healing. So if you're like, if you feel tired this week, it's because you're healing. All right. Like, it's like, take time to open up to the wonders of the world. I don't know, Pisces. If you want, if you want a personal reading, email me or I'm sorry, Pisces. I heard that song. You know that song, like, at last my love has come along, my lonely days are gone. Somebody feels that way. I'm done with this. I'm so done. Libra, you are so nice to me. I'm so happy to be your friend. You make me cry. You make me alive. You make me happy. Somebody's obsessed with you, and it could be a friend that you just met that wants to. You are their safe space. You are their safe place. To me, this seems like so friendly, or friendship. Some of you too, you could have found a new job working with kids, and there's a child around you that makes you that you make them feel safe. You make them feel heard and seen and understood. And if this is not a child, honey, then if this is a grown human, they have active inner child wounds that you are nurturing. So if it's not a child, because it could be a child, and if it's not a child, it's a grown adult with inner child wounds that you are nurturing them. You take care of them. You know what? Actually, if you're a mother, this is how your child feels about you. Your child loves you. Your child feels safe around you. Your child feels nurtured by you. Your child feels stable with you. And if you don't have children, I'm telling you, this is a whole grown human that is obsessed with your energy, because your energy makes them feel safe and protected. Spirit wants you, don't try so hard. Whatever you're doing, you're trying too hard. You need to liberate yourself. You need to save yourself first. See what I'm saying? You are nurturing somebody else's inner wounds. And you could do this on purpose to ignore your own self. You're scared to look at your own heart, or you're scared to feel the pain of how bad somebody hurt you. And this is blocking you. This is blocking your progress forward. You're doing things to distract you. You can even be trying to heal other people's inner child and using all your time, but neglecting your own self. And it's because you are terrified to feel how bad this person let you down and hurt you and used you. Whoever this is, Libra, you were molested when you were young. And it's almost like this person activated those molestation wounds by hurting you, by taking your voice, by taking your time, by taking your dignity, by taking your self-respect. And if you wondered why it hurt so bad, it's because it activated those wounds of molestation when you were powerless. This person made you feel just as powerless as those same wounds of when somebody molested you. They made you feel naked. They made you feel alone. They made you feel grief and suffering all over again. It connected right back to those wounds of somebody molesting you at an early age. This is why you're so big on nurturing other people's inner child and trying to keep them safe, because this is you trying to keep that little girl or little boy inside of you that was scared and was hopeless and helpless and left alone to be taken advantage in such a vicious way at an early age, and nobody was there and you couldn't voice yourself. So this new person, they did the same thing to you. The only thing is they didn't molest you, but it was the same exact feelings that you felt when you were molested. Alone, hopeless, defeated, abandoned, voiceless. You couldn't even tell your truth, or if you did, your parents didn't listen to you, and you harbor this deep pain. Ooh, that's deep, Libra. I hear sobriety. I hear hookah. Some of you guys want to invest in a hookah lounge. That's cute. That's dope. Maybe a hookah lounge that also serves drinks, alcoholic beverages. a nightclub. Some of you guys want to invest in a nightclub, staying up late trying to map it all out. So this is what I'm saying. You overindulge in work, or you nurture other people because you are trying to ignore your own needs. Unstable emotions this week. Spirit is saying you need to validate your worth more, and you need to come outside more. Come outside and get some fresh air. Allow the air of the nature to heal you and to help your wounds. Yeah, see, you're in hermit mode. You're too closed off to the world, and I think that whoever you last was with, they triggered the shit out of those early childhood wounds. You don't think the world is a safe place deep down inside your heart. You do not find this world to be safe. And I hear you thinking everybody is the same way. Everybody just wants to hurt you. So if you don't date, it's because you are afraid that everybody is the same and everybody wants to hurt you. Everybody just wants to use you for your body because of this early molestation that you had. You're terrified to come outside in the world. You are harboring deep pain and resentment that needs to be purged. See? 9 of Cups. There's somebody, whether it's a child or whether it's a new friend, that is giving you emotional fulfillment. Like, but you're giving it to them, but it makes you happy to nurture somebody else's inner child. This is the way you feel you heal and grow. Yeah. And then it shows death. I hope some of you guys didn't lose somebody too. You know? But this is you are going to have a powerful revelation about this late at night. I hear drinking. Maybe you drink and it's going to show up for you when you drink. It can also be death of like somebody who came into your life and then just emptied you out emotionally. Yeah. This is like you carry around this burden, you carry around this pain, you carry around this shame, you carry around this guilt, and this is like you need coffin, like you need to bury this, or you're trying to bury this. All right. I send you so much love and light and healing, Libra. That was deep. Some of you guys could have even been more like substance abuse. You formed unhealthy addictions and habits, and substance abuse or anything that feels kind of nurturing to you. You cling on to the person, or pills, some of y'all pills, and it's because of this abandonment and this molestation where your parents didn't protect you and you had no voice. So you're using rituals to heal yourself. And I keep like sleeping with the devil. You slept with the wrong person that hurt you, that poisoned your mind and made the world feel unsafe. All right. So if you need a personal reading, Libra, you can, I'm so sorry. I'm like still in this energy. It's kind of sad. You know, I hear grief counselor. A grief counselor will be able to help you too. Like, purge yourself and create a new identity. You are not of those wounds. It's like that's what is needed. A grief counselor that can help you restructure your routine and your beliefs about yourself. You could have created an identity around this, and this is why you're so terrified of the world. But if you need a personal reading, you can email me or book on my website, which will be in the description box. Libra, I send you so much love and light, babies.